This video discusses the performance of nations on the recently concluded Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics. Hello friends, this is Unmasked Truth with Harmanjit Saini, where I provide unique analysis of world events based on the unmasked truth that after surrender, Germany continued World War II clandestinely and became a killing machine. I also provide true news that you will find nowhere else. Now, winter sports are activities only rich countries can indulge in because of the investment required in building and maintaining facilities and manufacturing equipment, all of which require a great deal of sophisticated technology. Besides the developed Asian countries of Japan, China, and South Korea, and developed countries Australia and New Zealand, no other country won a single medal. Second most populous country in the world, India did not win a single medal. In some ways, the medal count reflects the economic and technological developments made by countries. In addition, you have to have a cold climate. China has made huge gains in the medal count, winning 15 total medals with 9 gold, the third highest number of gold medals after Norway and Germany. In the 2018 Winter Olympics, China had won a total of 9 medals with only 1 gold, whereas in 2014 it had also won a total of 9 medals with 3 gold. 3 of China's medals, 2 gold and 1 silver, were won by Eileen Gu, who lives and trains in the United States, but chose to compete for China because her mother is Chinese, though her father is American. This is indicative of the power shift from the United States to China. Despite China government being a totalitarian regime with very little individual freedoms, Go still chose to compete for China over the United States. The days may not be far when Chinese who have made it big in high technology firms and set up their own firms in the United States may also choose to jump ship and relocate to China. It seems many foreigners are concluding that the United States is a sinking ship. Now, part of the reasoning supporting the notion that the US is a sinking ship is that many have known for decades that the United States is not one country, but two countries within one, which are deadly enemies of one another, seeking to exterminate the other. One side is made up of people of Israelite descent, whereas the other side is made up of German masqueraders and their allies. At the Beijing Olympics, that was best illustrated by the American skier Mikaela Shiffrin. Shiffrin competed in 6 events at the Beijing Olympics, but did not win a single medal, whereas she was expected to win at least 3 gold medals, especially in the slalom and giant slalom races. She did not finish 2 of them. It was quite clear to me as I was watching, at least that she was deliberately trying not to win any medals this time so that the United States would not look good at the Games. The reason? Her father, Jeff Shiffrin, died on February 2, 2020, of a head injury in an accident at the age of 65. The family also claims that his father was Jewish. The reality is that Jeff Shiffrin was put to death for having murdered a white adult or child of non-German ancestry. That is the reason Michaela Shiffrin did not want to win any medals for America anymore. She must have been persuaded by the German masquerader leadership in the United States to do so. Her grandfather's claim that he was Jewish is just additional evidence that many German masqueraders in the United States are masquerading as Jews. Perhaps more than 50% of those claiming to be Jews in the United States are masqueraders, as my experience with professors at Northwestern University shows. Now, Great Britain has performed very poorly at the Beijing Winter Olympics. It won 5 medals at the 2014 and 2018 Winter Games, but only 2 medals at the 2022 Games, with just 1 gold in each of the games. My guess is that the population of German masqueraders in Britain is very high. They get selected into the British Olympic contingent, but then make sure that they don't win any medals so that the United Kingdom does not look good. Among the US medal winners, more than 60% were women. The story in the 2021 Tokyo Summer Olympics was no different, with women winning nearly 60% of the medals. And last but not the least was American sinfulness against God's laws in full display and paraded before the whole world in the form of the gay figure skating commentator Johnny Weir. Truly, as Isaiah the prophet prophesied about modern descendants of the ancient Israelites in chapter 3, verse 9, the look on their faces testifies against them. They parade their sin as Sodom, they do not hide it. Woe to them! They have brought disaster upon themselves. So, that will be one of the reasons that will bring disaster on America, British Commonwealth nations, and Israel because of violation of God's laws in such ways, particularly parading around their sin as, Sodom and not hiding it in any way. However, there was just one plus in the medal count. Israelite nations, meaning America, British Commonwealth nations, and the Northwest European nations of France, uh, Switzerland, Ireland, and Scandinavian and Benelux countries, and Japan, which won nearly 58% of the total medals awarded. Now, being a CPA, I am a numbers guy and enjoy number crunching and derive some lessons from that analysis. I hope you also found the analysis informative. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please continue to watch my videos and read my articles on important world events, World War III watch, politics, international business, advice on health and medical problems, and much more for in-depth and insightful analysis. Please also subscribe to my YouTube and Facebook channels, Unmasked Truth with Harmanjit, Saini, to view and get information on the latest videos. Some people do not have the time to go through the full length of videos. They find it more convenient to read the text of the video. Unfortunately, YouTube does not provide the facility to make the text of my videos available on YouTube, but fortunately, Facebook does provide that facility. So I make the text of my videos available on my Facebook channel, which you can easily copy.